Vinyl community. What's happening? Here for a vinyl update where I show vinyl and odds and ends that I pick up from time to time from here and there because I, you know, haven't had a lot to show, but now that I have, I will. Okay. Starting off with some 45s here. The Mojo Men, Sit Down, I Think I Love You, and Don't Leave Me Crying Like Before. Mojo Men. The Strange Loves, It's About My Baby, and I Want Candy. Great song on Bang Records. The Safaris with Surfer Joe and Wipeout on Dot. Classic song. Don't Run and Hide, The Hollies, and Bus Stop. That's one of my favorite Hollies songs. And this one, Larry Verne, The Spec, and Beatnik on the other side. The Beatnik song is really cool. It's pretty hilarious, actually. Pretty funny, you might say. And then I picked this up too. The Creaky Staircase, Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'm assuming these are the unfriendly ones. I should know their names, but I don't right off. On Peter Pan Records. I'd never seen one of these little ones before. Side 1 is part 1, and side 2 is part 2, so you got the whole story there. Recently, I'd picked up this, see this Planet Terror poster back here? Ordered that off Amazon, and it came from China. And it's not actually a poster. It's sort of like almost like a cloth tapestry. So that's even cooler. It took a little while to get it, but once I got it, I was extremely happy with it. And so now there's some other ones that I want to order. So, that just opened up another floodgate. But if you've never seen the movie Planet Terror, definitely pick up a copy of that. It's with a Grindhouse double feature. This is Robert Rodriguez, and then Quentin Tarantino did Death Proof. You should watch both of those movies, buy both of those. The Blu-ray has all the extras on it, in the intention that it was released at the theater. That's what I'm trying to say. Off on a tangent. Back to the vinyl. 15 years ago, Conway Twitty and Sheb Woolley does a song called 15 Beers Ago. I don't know if you're familiar with Sheb Woolley, but it's on Decca. This one was cool. Fancy Farmer presents the King Family Christmas album. How I was made aware of the King family was, I just stumbled across some of the records, but I didn't know that they actually had I guess you'd say a cult following. It's a cool and strange artist of sorts. I have a lot of Christmas records, but I didn't actually have that one. Of course, the artist is the reason that I picked it up. I don't just buy Christmas records if I don't think that they're going to be any good or if I'm not going to listen to them. Although it takes me a long time to get around to listening to stuff. Floyd Kramer, Hello Blues. I'd seen this online, but never in person. So when I seen it, it's like, cool, I have to get that. That's a cool cover there. He's looking all cool too. I really like Floyd Kramer. He's really got a distinct sound. I bet he's probably sold millions of records. This record came out in 1960. And this is another one I'd seen online, but never in person. The Bottom of the Bottle, Porter Wagner. And both of these have 3 for $5 stickers on them, so they're probably bought at the same place, which is pretty cool when you know the little bit of the history of the album on RCA. There's a song on here called Wino Wino. Bottle Bottle, wait a minute. Yeah, Bottle Bottle, Wino Wino. That's funny. Actually, it's a song called Wino, and then there's a song called Bottle Bottle. So, oh, Wine is the other song. I see. Recorded RCA's Victor's Nashville Sound Studio, Nashville, Tennessee, 1968. So this came out the year I was born, and it took me this long to get it. Something wrong with that picture. I remember seeing Porter Wagoner on TV with Dolly Parton on the Porter Wagoner show. What was that, 100 years ago? Stan and Doug, Yes to Go Nuts at Christmas. And I'm assuming this is not the original version, unless it was covered, unless the one I heard was a cover to begin with. But this is just basically a Christmas parody album. It's got a cool label though, Golden Crest. Sort of a psychedelic swirl going on there. But it looked really interesting. And once again, yeah, I buy Christmas records all year round, so. Well, let's see. Santa Claus is coming to town. Uncle Sven is coming to town, basically is what it is. Ragnar, the flat-nosed reindeer. Jingle bells, jingle bells. I was Santa Claus at the schoolhouse for PTA. Snowbird, the Christmas goose. All I want for Christmas is my upper plate. I've heard Homer and Jethro do that song. I don't know if I showed the back, but I'm guessing that's the same bunch there. Some of their other releases. See, I'd like to get some more of that stuff. Actually, yeah, Doug and Stan. Says these records will help make every day a happy holiday. So, Huntington Station, New York. So I'd like to hear some more of that stuff once I listen to this one. I'll probably like it. This next record, I'd seen it at Goodwill previous, and for some reason didn't get it, but then I went back, it was still there. Zither Goes West by Ruth Welcome. I have probably 2 or 3 other records of Ruth Welcome doing the zither thing. But, this one's extra special because she's going west, I suppose. There's the original sleeve on Capitol. And then on here, there's some records I would recommend. Well, this Woody Woodpecker record I've never seen. This one here, Rusty and Orchestraville. I do have that record. That's a really bizarre record from what I remember. These other ones there's Jackie Gleason, Frank Sinatra, Peggy Lee, the usual. Wanda Jackson right here. That's a good one. Look how young she is there. Judy Garland. Some more Peggy Lee. It's on Capitol. Record's in decent condition. Got a few fingerprints, but a little dusty around the edges, but I'm sure. I don't know if this one actually has a year on it, probably not when I'm looking for one. But, these records, when these records survive, especially in a good shape, as you find them sometimes, it's pretty amazing that they exist at all, but especially in that kind of condition. Jerry Clower live in Picayune. I don't know if that's right. If that's how you pronounce that. Picayune. It's probably a made-up name. Jerry Clower is an acquired taste, not for everyone, but he is a Southern style comedian. I like him. This came out in 1975. Let's see, we got Bird Hunting at Uncle Versy's, Marcel Ledbetter's Moving Company, Coon Hunting Monkey, You're Fixing to Mess Up. Good stuff on there, I imagine. I have that probably makes, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 records by him I have now. Speaking of Wanda Jackson, here's one, We'll Sing in the Sunshine. This is not a super early one, but it's probably the middle of her career somewhere. It's printed in the USA. Let's see what songs we got here. Of course, the title track. He's got the whole world in his hands. Yakety yak. Started loving you today. Started loving you again. I'm a believer. Walk right in. Let's see. It's on Hilltop. Which is funny because down here it says Pickwick, which is by arrangement with Capitol. And then it's a Hilltop record, and I had to look at it 2 or 3 times, but it is actually Wanda Jackson, We'll Sing in the Sunshine. So that's sort of strange. But there it is. Tom T. Hall, Songs of Fox Hollow for Children of All Ages. My girlfriend said she had this record. I mean, I'd seen it before, and that's probably where. This has I Care on it. Sneaky Snake. I Love, Song of the One-Legged Chicken. Everybody Loves to Hear a Bird Sing. Not much on Tom T. Hall, but he's all right. I mean, these kind of novelty songs I would probably like more than his straightforward stuff. Although he's not really a super serious artist. Gene Shepard, Many Happy Hangovers. I think I had the original version of this song on a CD compilation, and that's how I know the song. So I seen this, it's like, I don't think I have anything from her on vinyl, so I don't recognize any of these other ones. Your Name's Become a Household Word, Dirt Under His Feet, Day to Day. So Gene Shepard, there's a bunch of records here on the back of hers. She's probably had quite a few in her career because she's been around, not around the block, but around for a while. I'm sure she's not making records anymore, but you'll get that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Did I say that? I already said that. Please subscribe if you're not currently a subscriber to my Hernando's Vinyl Hideaway, which is what you're watching now. I also have a Facebook page that coincides with this channel. It's the same name as this channel. I post videos and what I'm currently listening to on the turntable from time to time. So you can go there and check that out and such. You can also see my videos there, here or there. I also have a Cool and Strange Music Magazine fans group on Facebook. If you go there, send a friend request or a whatever you call that, a request to join the group. And I will say that when I get requests on there, a lot of times I'll click on them to go see them, and they're not actually there. So then I'll have to go hunt them down. And I don't know why it does that. It didn't used to do that. So maybe I need to try a different browser. But I will eventually see your request and approve it if I haven't seen it already and approved it. So if you happen to already send a request and that you haven't had it approved, that's why, because I can't find it. So I don't know what that's about. It's probably just it's probably operator error. And we'll see you in the next vinyl update. Hopefully before Halloween, which isn't very long.